Hi guys, long time no see. Don't mind the mess that is me because this needs to get done before it doesn't. I'm sorry about the glare in my glasses. I tried everything I can think of to not have that glare, but you know, it is what it is, and so we gotta deal with it. Okay, I guess we can start with a quick life update. If you can see, it looks a little different. In October was my birthday, and I had saved up enough money to buy myself a whole new desk system from IKEA. So the way I am sitting now, that is the exit of my bedroom into my kitchen. Yep, into my kitchen. My house is tiny and weird, so anyways, I would show you my big old desk and everything, but I can't turn the camera around while it's recording, or at least I haven't figured out how. So I won't be doing that. Or if I do decide to, it'll be at the end. I mean, my desk is a bit messy right now because I have been working, so I don't know. We'll see. It might be at the end. Anyways, I did miss my October update video. That was because my stepdad passed away at the end of October, and his funeral was the beginning of November. So we had to fly to Minnesota for that. And we were there for 3 days. Anyway, so it was just, it was a stressful time having to plan, unexpected travel with 2 small kids. And then just, everything that goes along with that. When I got home, I just didn't, I think I forgot, or I just didn't feel like it. And then so on and so forth, you get carried away. When I would remember, it was like the middle of November, and I was just like, it's the middle of November. I don't want to do it now. I always do it at the beginning of the month kind of thing. So I kept thinking I would do a whip parade, sometime in November, just kind of as a filler video. But every time I thought to do that, I needed a shower, or it was too late in the day and I'd have to go pick up my daughter. So that just didn't happen either. So I'm really sorry. And well, I guess it gives you a little bit more to look at here. Not too much. I didn't do a whole heck of a lot extra. Most of the stuff's actually from October. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. So if you remember from my last Flosstube video, I was talking about how I was using the Decision Roulette app on my phone. And I did that through October. And then once I hit November, I was like, I couldn't do it for a whole nother month because I felt like I needed to do something else. So I'll show you what I did in October. Each one got about a week of work done because that's how I was working. I'd spin the wheel, do that project for a week. Well, I think what happened was in November, I got a duplicate. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to work on that one. So I have plans, and I'll talk about those a little bit after this. So we'll go ahead and get started. I don't think these are going to be in the exact order that I was working them in October, but I'll try my best. The first one that came up was my Mirabilia Royal Holiday, a Christmas Queen. I really do want to get back to her, actually, now that I'm looking at her. I had chosen just to do this section of her. So I am working her on I want to say this is tags here, yay. It is a 32 count Belfast linen opal, and it was white, but I hand dyed it to be this brown color. Oh crap, is this gonna be see-through? I don't know. Anyways, that's how far I got. I am so thankful that I chose to just do her head and shoulders because I've done a couple Mirabilias before, and their heads were like, their faces were about this size. Like, this is huge. I'm like, holy crap. So she's gonna be a good size. I obviously, her skin is 1/1. Focus. And then yeah, it'll just be her shoulder. So it'll probably come down to here-ish, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get that put away. And then the next time I spun, I want to say that it was my Hyrule Light World map. Can't remember exactly, but I will show you what I have. Maybe it'll help me remember too. Where's the cover page? There it is. Okay. Hyrule Light World map from... Oh my gosh, drawing a blank. The Legend of Zelda. Link to the Past. It is a Super Nintendo game. It's my favorite game of all time. I love it. I'm sorry it's black and white. Anyway, so I think... Oh yeah, okay, now I remember. When I picked it up... Get this. It's a big piece of fabric. When I picked this up, I had this page. It's probably like... Oh, it was from here over. I had this page mostly finished. I was just this area and this area that needed to be filled in. So I finished that in that week, and then I started on the last page of this row. So it could show me how wide the project is. There is more, it's just folded behind. Let me get that more manageable. All right, so that's the middle row, and then this is the bottom row, and then there's the row on top, and this is how far it is on this side, and then this is how far it will be on this side. This is on 18 count Ada, oatmeal Ada. So if you remember, I had planned to cut my fabric so that I wouldn't have such a giant piece to use, because see, it's a whole, but because I was going to do the dark world on this side, but when I got to marking it off, my measurements were wrong, or at least off a little bit. So now I can't cut it until I'm fully finished, and I am 100% sure that it'll work out. I mean, who knows if I even want to do the dark world map, you know? Oops, this is all messed up now. That's okay. But yeah, so I can't cut it yet. I just gotta wait. Because if I don't cut it, I can still do the map on the other side, and then I will be able to just, you know, do like a reversible pillow or something. I don't know. We'll see. Next project that came up on my wheel was my donut stitch. Do I not have this? Oh, no, I don't have it in color. I used to, but I had my husband reprint it because my color was messed up. But anyways, it is the Frozen piece. I started this forever ago. Did not get very far on it. Anyway, so I was kind of happy that it came up on my wheel. This is how much I got. Well, okay. So let's just say I had this blue section here, and then I had the white outline and then the dark blue outline, and then I think I had a couple other dark blue bits, nothing crazy. And then I was able to do this much in a week, so not terrible. I really enjoyed stitching this area because it's, you don't have to count. But yeah, it's a lot of big blocks of color, which I'm trying to eliminate that by doing these dark outlines so I can just kind of fill in without having to do too much counting. But yeah, we will see. This one is on a 28 count Monaco, you know, the one that came from Hobby Lobby in these boxes that they don't sell anymore, and I'm really sad that they don't, because this is some good fabric. It's a little thick, but it's good fabric. So yeah, there's that one. And I think after this one was about the end of October, and I went to go spin the wheel again, and it came up with a duplicate, and I didn't want to do that. And because I knew November, you know, Thanksgiving was coming up, I decided that I was going to start something new. I wanted to get some Thanksgiving, you know, themed pieces done. So I started and finished Mrs. Delicious. This is by Lindy Stitches, Stephanie on Etsy. Lindy Stitches here on Flosstube as well. I do plan to do Mr. Delicious. It's just, once I got done with this, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'll do that other one another time. And it didn't get finished in time, like, you know, fully finished in time for Thanksgiving, but it's done. I like this turkey. She's cute. I debated on leaving out Mrs. Delicious, only because I don't find turkey all that delicious. I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite. But yeah, it's cute. Very cute. And this is I bet you it's a 32 count. Oh, it's a 32 count R&R reproduction fabric I bought from Instagram. I think her name is Clarissa. I don't know. She's just stashing all of her stuff, and I'm buying all of her stuff when I shouldn't. Anyway, so that was that. And then after that, my Game of Thrones piece. This is what I've been working on pretty much all of November. This is, it kind of just called to me, and I'm like, yep, let's do another page. Let's do this. It's taken me a little bit longer than I had, you know, always anticipate, but it is what it is. This is what the piece will look like. So pretty. I'm in this page right here. So his shoulder and this little White Walker guy, if you can see that. You see that guy right there on the horse? Yep, that's what I have. It's a bit messy because my waist knots. So here is where I am. You can see the little White Walker guy right here. Shoulder of the mountain. I'm doing this color by color. That's just because I got that app, the Easy PDF Reader one, where you can highlight your symbols, or it'll highlight for you so you can see where to go, which has been very helpful. Very helpful. So I'm almost done with this page-ish. All this right down here is going to be black. So I'm just kind of waiting to fill in everything else, and then I'll just fill in with the black last, because the black, for some reason, is just... I just want to be able to fill it all in, you know. Yep. As much as I want to go over here and do the mountain's face, when I pick it up again, you know, when I finish this and then pick up the page again, I'm going to go down here so that I can go this way. But when I did that, what's it called? You know, the page break thingy. Oh, here comes Troy. Oh, his tablet must be dying. Do you need help? Don't break it, please. Hey, don't wiggle it. All right, give me a sec. I gotta help him. Okay, sorry about that. I just really don't want him to break his tablet or the charger. I did the page break thing where you can visually see where your pages are. And so I want to say that some of his face will be in the next, you know, next page down. So that's okay. I can do that and then go here and then all that background. And I figured once I get that one down, then I'll come back down here. And so on and so forth. So I have something interesting to look at as I'm stitching, or, seeing something develop while I'm stitching it. But yeah, this is on a 32 count. Is this easy count? I bet you it's a Monaco. I don't know. It's even weave, but it's very nice. I enjoy this fabric. It's 1/1 stitches. I wish I would have thought to do, 2/110 just to make it go faster, but it is what it is. It's got great coverage. I don't think that's... And, this will get done when I'm 90. It's so big. That is it for stitching. That's it for stitching focus. Okay, so I'll talk about my decision plans, like my decision roulette plans, real quick before I forget. I had been thinking about it, and I probably should go back to doing that, using that app to spin so that I can get more progress done on all my whips. Because I believe I have 17 or 18 whips. But then I have an even longer list of projects I want to start. So it's just like, I need to get some of my whips done so that I can get some of those other projects started. So that, because a lot of them have been calling to me, like, badly. And I really want to start them. It's just, I would like to get some of my whips down first. So my decision, or my plan, is to duplicate my wheel. Because there's an option where when you spin it, once it lands on something, it'll automatically delete it from your wheel. And I don't want to have to go back in and create a new one every time, something gets deleted. So I think what I'll do is I'll duplicate the one that I have, because it's just for my whips. I'll duplicate that, and then I'll set the original one to delete every time I spin. So that once I get really low on that, I don't get duplicates. That's the point. So I don't get duplicates. I can get everything. And then once that's kind of low or pretty much gone, then I can go to the other one without having to recreate. And I don't know. We'll see. There's so much I want to do. It's crazy that my list of, like, I have a list of patterns. Projects, patterns that I want to start, and then I have my whip pile, and it's just like there's so many, and I keep adding and adding, and I'm like, I want to start this, and I want to start that one, and I want to, but I just can't bring myself to do that because of the amount of whips I have. So yeah. We'll see how that works out. I don't know when I'm going to start doing that. It might be after I get this page finished on my Game of Thrones piece, because I don't really like leaving pages unfinished. I really don't. I mean, I will, but it kind of bothers me at the same time. I forgot to mention, I've been actually stitching a lot, but not on my things. I got the Stitch People book for my birthday, and so I've been working on, I've been selling a couple of them, so that's been nice. I don't have all of them because, some people have picked up already, and I want to say, for being incredibly small, these things take me several hours to stitch, and it's frustrating. I'm like, so all of November, I think I've worked on my diamond painting probably a total of 10 days in November, maybe not even 10 days, because these take up so much time. I didn't realize, like, tiny, but trying to keep the glare. They just take up so much time for being so little. But that is is what it is, and it's, you know, it's nice. I actually really enjoy designing them more than stitching them. I wonder if that's something that I can, if people would be interested in designing their family and then providing it as a kit. I don't know, but the ideas are there. I don't know. Let me pause you and I'll show you my progress on my diamond painting, and then that should be about it. Okay, where's the picture? This is my diamond painting that I'm currently working on. It really should be done by now, but like I said, I didn't work on it very much during November. Just pull it back so you can see it. You see his little eye forming right here. Yep, he's a cutie. So I don't have very much left to go. Yeah, just get it done. I have my other one pulled out, and it's see, I tape it to the wall while I'm not working on it, just so that it stays out of the way. The cats don't ruin it. So I taped the next one to the wall just to kind of, you know, let it relax and flatten out a bit. So it'll be easier to work on. It's gonna be much bigger than this one. So there's that. So sparkly. Oh, I did fully finish my Zelda one. Let me grab that one. Sorry for all the the cuts. I did fully finish this one. That looks so nice. I had a couple extra 16 by 20 canvases, so I just painted the edge of it. You know, just painted the edge of it. Trim this, and then just what I use. I use tacky glue, spray tacky glue. Nothing fancy. Just sprayed the canvas and then stuck it down. So, oh, I did use Sparkle Mod Podge. Yeah, Sparkle Mod Podge to seal it. I think I'm going to try to find like high gloss Mod Podge, because although it looks nice on this one, I did use the Sparkle Mod Podge on my daughter's, and hers is mostly the black background, and the sparkle, you can really see it, and it kind of takes away from the whole image. So I don't think I want to do sparkle again. I mean, yeah, it keeps the, I'm hoping the high gloss will keep it shiny as well and not need the glitter. But yeah, I have it right above my desk right here, so I guess I can, oh, sorry about that, guys. I guess I'll turn around real quick and show you guys my desk, even though it's a mess, but then you can at least see what it looks like. Okay, kinda. So I got my mom, my mom bought me the calic. And then I got the drawers and the little extra drawer thingy, or, you know, like the pull-out bins. And they're so big and deep, it's really nice. They hold a lot. And then I bought myself the Alex's and then the tabletops. And it's been nice to have my sewing machine actually upstairs and not in my gross basement. And then I already had the, what's that called? That pegboard, and I thought it looked cute. So yeah, like I said, it's a mess. I have been working, so, you know, can't stay clean forever. I do still have a bunch of stuff underneath that I just can't figure out what I'm going to do with. So it doesn't look very pleasing, but you know, it works for me, and I'm happy to actually have a nice white working space. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.